This is modern day slavery. You don't always need to see the chains around your neck to know you are enslaved. That is just the fact. Hello, sister, you are enslaved in this marriage. Hello, Nursterals. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For new subscribers, you're welcome. Join the family. For returning subscribers, I won't stop saying thank you very much. Gracias. So on today's edition, we are going to be discussing about your relationship questions. If that is what you're here for, you're on the right track. Stay tuned as we get straight right into the video. So our topic for today is how to deal with my husband's philosophy on gender role. My husband and I are both fortunate to have great careers and high-paying jobs. I work entirely remote since COVID, and he works hybrid, remote and commutes. We have a 3-year-old, a 2-year-old, and I literally just found out I'm pregnant again last week. With COVID cases rising again in our area, our daycare where we send our kids full-time has been closing for weeks at a time. I have been primary caregiver, stay-at-home mom, and working full-time. My husband does not lift a finger with the kids home and gets to work peacefully in our home office. I've told him countless times I'm ready to be a stay-at-home mom. I have literal heart palpitations being a full-time mom and trying to keep my job. I told him if he's unavailable to parent, I want to quit my job and be a stay-at-home mom, of which we could totally afford to do. His response was that I won't live off his dime and it would make me a spoiled brat. I then, in return, told him, how spoiled are you? You have 2 children. You barely lift a finger for. Well, that backfired. He hasn't spoken to me at all today. This week has been the worst, juggling both and finding out I'm pregnant. I can feel myself diving into depression. Suggestions. Whoa. Our lady is into a whole lot. Imagine him insinuating that she'll be a spoiled brat if she doesn't keep working. And for her to have told him back that who is more spoiled, you that have 2 children but don't lift a finger for. And then all of a sudden, our guy just locked up. All of a sudden, he no longer talks to her. All of a sudden, he have been angry and have not spoken to her at all throughout today. I can say that it's very possible that she's the kind of person that doesn't always air her view. It's very possible she's the kind of lady that whatsoever her man brings on her, she takes it. Some kind of ladies that already have that idea of, okay, I'll keep doing the work, his own is just to provide kind of mindset. She might be that kind of person. But imagine combining, like, taking care of children. I've had experiences taking care of my nephews, aside them other children, so I can relate. Taking care of children is no day's job. It's not easy at all. Can imagine having to care for them and then being at home. Working alone, like from home, is not even easy. Working from home is entirely not easy because unlike when you commute to work, you have that motivation to wake up, get dressed, and leave. Some days when working at home, when you are working remotely, some days you don't just feel like it. You just feel like just staying on your bed all day without doing nothing. But imagine having to still struggle with that. At the end of the day, show up at work while at home and then attend to housework aside the general housework, house chores. Imagine also attending to these children full time. And then your life partner, when the person comes back, the person is like absent. This is too much to really bite. This is too much to really take in, because it's really telling on her. From what she said here, she's already saying that I can feel myself diving into depression. She could feel it. Literally, she could feel herself, that she even have heart palpitations. Heart palpitation, who wouldn't in this kind of situation? And imagine him saying that, see the statement he made. He said, I want to get to that particular statement he made. He said, his response was that I won't live off his dime and it would make me a spoiled brat. Like, meaning aside her taking all this responsibility, she's with the kind of partner that doesn't spend on her. Like, geez. I can't imagine sustaining a relationship where the person, my partner, doesn't care for me, doesn't spend on me. Because when I'm in love, when I'm in a relationship, I care, I spend, I love to give out. It's just part of what I love doing. So I can't imagine sustaining a relationship where this is not even a random relationship. This is just not any kind of relationship, a marriage relationship. And for them to have given birth to 2 children already, it means they've been together for years. Like, that in itself is a no. Like, how will you be with someone who thinks spending on you, he say his dime, meaning he doesn't care. The only thing he might be concerned with, because from what she said, that they can live off his salary, they can live off his income. That means after paying the bills, after paying the children's school fees and their care and all for their care and all that, he doesn't care about her. Like, this is serious. So now the question we are going to ask, we are definitely going to ask some questions. How have you guys been doing it? Because if not for COVID-19 that came on and made the school stop working, the school where you keep your children for them to be catered for, how have you people been living your life? Is it that whenever they were in school, and once they come back, you have never been helping out? Because that's what this looks like, and what you allow is what you have to put up with. It's possible you've been living in a kind of home that you say, okay, since the children are not around all through, when they come back, they are solely your responsibility. So what if you've been taking it that way all these years? And then now that there's a change in situation, you expect him to automatically change, which is not easy to do. I don't know if you get the point where I'm driving from. Like, you can't expect someone to not have been doing something in a while and then suddenly they should just change and start doing something. It means from day one, there's something you people are not getting right. It's possible you've been the one taking care of those children on your own and now you are pregnant for the 3rd one. It means aside the 2 that you're already worried and stressed over taking care of, you are going to have 1 more baby in addition to all you are going through. And this same man, okay, she's saying she doesn't want to work if possible, so that she'll be a full-time stay-at-home mom and care for the children and all that, while he goes out to bring the money. This same man is saying that she can't do that, she will be a spoiled brat and she can't live off his dime. Like, this is modern day slavery. You don't always need to see the chains around your neck to know you are enslaved. That is just the fact. Hello sister, you are enslaved in this marriage, and check it out. How has his philosophy been? What have his idea on marriage, married mates, what has it been? Is it the kind of relationship that you've been the one doing all the work all the while, and then now you are overwhelmed, you expect him to have a drastic shift? Can you try for the final time? Can you try speaking to him? Look for a conducive environment, or this time around, the way you are busy, I'm sure environment will be the least thing you can arrange possible. Why not look for the right time? Look for the right time and talk to your partner. I always keep saying dating time is much way easier than when already married. Because if you were dating, I would say a lot of things. I would have said listing a lot of things. But the fact that you're already married is making the options we have here limited. Because who is the kind of person you married? Who is the kind of person you married? What if all this while you've been living your life just fine? No complaining. You've been enjoying the way he has been absent in the care of the household. What if that is how you people have been living and then suddenly you want to change? No problem. We all grow every day. We all evolve and life changes. Situation changes. It's now overwhelming for you. You can't do it anymore. That virtuous wife, that superwoman, you don't want to be it again. Aside communicating to him, take the next step. Who is that person he so much respects and has regards for? It could be his father, it could be his brother, it could be his uncle. Some people, they are religious leaders and all that. You must have known one by now. It could be his best friend. Why not call the person in? Discuss with the person and tell the person, see, and see. Personally, for me, I don't even want to be in a relationship with someone that can't hear me out. That is where it should begin from, ladies. But if it's already done, what will you do? You have to look for a way forward. You can't say, oh, I've already married wrong. What will I do? How do I go about this? I should just... No. You can't wallow in self-pity. In as much as I'm an advocate for couples to always communicate their issues together, it gets to a point where it can't just be resolved between them, especially if your partner is the kind of person that ends up not hearing what you're saying after saying it several times. From what she says, that she have already told him, she have been telling him countless times, possibly, that she wants to stay at home to take care of these children full time, so that she will know that the stress of working at least is off her. She'll just concentrate on the family. And it's obvious he's not responsive, and it's obvious he's not considering her. It's obvious he's seeing her as a human robot, as a machine that she should just keep working around the clock while he comes back and does nothing. We know divorce is not usually advised, if not on the ground of adultery. But separation is allowed if your life is threatened. I can't imagine you combining the caring of children, let's say 3 children now because one is on the way. 3 children and then working full time, remotely. That will be more like attempted suicide. So he's attempting to murder you. That is just what it is. You have to stand up, girl. You have to do something. And what can you do? If it's possible, you can ask around if you could get another option for the daycare for your children. If that is how you've been living your family and everything have been working, if it's only the daycare that changed everything, then you can as well just extend the option and look for daycare around, so that everything will continue the way you people have been, the way you have been okay with it. But if you haven't been okay and you see that it's a time for change, you are allowed to change. I'm sure you were naive, you were undecisive, you were confused, you were young, you were not too sure when you took certain decisions. I'm talking on the general term now. So you can't just be penalized for life because of such decisions. You are always allowed, you can always revisit such issues and state your stand. So take the next step. Talk to him. After talking to him is not working out, take the next step. Invite those, or first one person that he so much respects. After that, if it's not working out, extend the invite to others to join in and consider such issues. After which, if it's not working out, then it means your life is threatened. You have to look for a way to go about it, because you can't keep running around the clock like that. In no time, the stress will accumulate. Thank you so much, Narista Rouse, for staying through all through. I enjoyed filming this video. How about you? Did you enjoy watching it at all? If you have reached this stage of this video and you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Press that red button, subscribe to the channel so you get to see our videos whenever we post, and turn on the notification bell so that YouTube gets to notify you. Don't forget to give a like, don't forget to leave a comment, don't forget to share this video if it was helpful. Thank you so much. Until some other time, for now. Bye.